Hello everyone, today we are going to discuss about balancing redox equations. Balancing redox, oxidation reduction, equations is a simple and very useful technique of performing balances from empirical equations describing microbial stoichiometry. Each basic equation, synthesis or growth, respiration, and decay, can all be balanced and added together to describe a process. Moreover, the equations can be balanced for each type of metabolism, aerobic or oxic, anoxic, and anaerobic. Each redox equation contains two parts, the oxidation and reduction parts. Each is balanced separately. Rules for balancing the redox reaction. Balancing major items. Balance oxygen. Balance hydrogen. Balance charge. The first rule is to balance the major atoms with known end products. The end products of the redox equations must be stated or determined from other sources. The redox equations give you no information about the actual end products. Common end products for carbon are CO2 or cells. Other end products can occur as well. Major atoms are defined as all atoms such as carbon, sulfur and nitrogen except oxygen and hydrogen. The next step is to balance the oxygen atoms by adding water molecules. Next, balance the hydrogen with hydrogen ions. Finally, balance the charge with electrons. After these four steps, one obtains a balanced half reaction, either the oxidation reaction or the reduction reaction. Oxidation reactions will produce electrons. Electrons appear on the right-hand side of the equation. Reduction reactions will consume electrons. Electrons appear on the left-hand side of the equation. Let's take an example. Consider the oxidation of glucose. Step 1. Balance the major atoms. In this case we will use CO2 as the end product for carbon. 6 moles of carbon dioxide will balance 6 atoms of carbon in glucose. Step 2. Balance the oxygen with water. 6 moles of water will balance 6 atoms of oxygen in glucose. Step 3. Balance the hydrogen with proton. 24 protons will balance 12 atoms of hydrogen in glucose and 12 atoms of hydrogen in water. Step 4. Balance the charge with electrons. 24 electrons will balance 24 protons. Note that the charge in all atoms are balanced. This is the balanced half reaction. It is an oxidation reaction. Note that electrons are produced or are removed from the substrate, glucose. For this reaction to occur, it must be balanced by a second half reaction. It contains a reactant that is called the hydrogen acceptor or electron acceptor. Metabolisms are distinguished by which electron acceptors are used. Aerobic metabolism uses oxygen, anoxic metabolism uses sulfate or nitrate or nitrite, and anaerobic metabolism uses CO2 or an organic molecule. For aerobic reactions we can write the balanced half reaction as follows. Step 1. Balance the major atoms. Here no major atoms. Step 2. Balance the oxygen with waters. 2 moles of water will balance 2 atoms of oxygen. Step 3. Balance the hydrogen. 4 protons will balance 4 atoms of hydrogen in water. Step 4. Balance the charge with electrons. 4 electrons will balance 4 protons. Equations 1 and 2 can now be added to balance the electrons to 0 by multiplying equation 2 by 6 and adding them together as follows. Summation of these equations will produce final equation. Equation 1 can be written with different metabolisms, electron acceptors, using the following half equations instead of oxygen. In anoxic reaction, for nitrate and nitrite, nitrogen gas is end product, and for sulfate, hydrogen sulfide is end product. For anaerobic reaction, methane is end product for carbon. At this point one should be able to write balanced redox equations for any reactants, given their end products for the major atoms. Environmental engineers need a differential between anoxic and anaerobic, since the desirable metabolism makes the difference between a successful and unsuccessful process. Many microbiologists do not make this distinction. Anaerobic reactions are sometimes called fermentations when an organic compound is the electron acceptor. Thanks for watching. Subscribe our channel for more videos.